The fourth property of electrostatics of conductor is one of the important properties, which is electrostatic potential is constant throughout the volume of the conductor and have the same value on its surface. Now let us discuss this. Here we have to prove that electrostatic potential is constant throughout the volume. Throughout the volume means, let us consider this is a conductor. Since we have proved this here that E is equal to 0 inside the conductor and the work done is given by E dot ds is equal to W, right? Since work done inside the conductor, electric field value is 0, so work done is 0. Also, work done per unit charge is equal to delta V, which is equal to potential difference. Since work done is equal to 0, it means work delta V is equal to 0, or we can say VA minus VB is equal to 0 if we consider any 2 points inside the conductors A and B, right? So, or we can say VA is equal to VB is equal to constant, that is the value of potential is constant. From this one question can also be cleared, that is it possible that electric field inside the conductor is 0 but it is having some constant value of potential? So we can prove this also by this point. Its second part is to prove that electric potential at the surface is also constant. For this, let us consider, right, what is we have to prove that it is having constant value at the surface also, right? Now we know that electric field is always perpendicular to the surface. So it means if I put this sign here, this is the surface ds and this is E vector. So E dot ds vector, which is equal to work done, is given by E ds cos 90. Keep in mind here the angle is between E and ds. When we are talking about the flux, in that case we were taking the angle between E and normal. So for calculating work done, we are considering the angle between E and ds, which is 90 degree. So this value is 0. Again we can prove that W is equal to delta V is equal to 0, or delta V is equal to 0, or V is equal to constant. Similar, like if we consider there are 2 points A and B on the surface of the conductor, in that case VA minus VB is equal to 0, or VA is equal to VB is equal to constant, that is having constant value. So this is how we have proved that electrostatic potential is constant throughout the volume of the conductor and have same value on its surface. The fifth one is electric field at the surface of charged conductor is sigma upon epsilon naught. Now we know that inside the conductor, if we talk about inside the conductor, electric field is 0. So if electric field is 0, it means charge is 0. Charge is 0, so sigma is 0, right? If we are talking about here on the surface of conductor, we know that at the surface of conductor, electric field is always normal to the surface. For positive charge, it is directed outward. For negative charge, it is directed inward. Now let us consider for positive surface charge density, electric field is directed outward. And here that I have shown by the darkened portion, this is the surface, small surface, and normal to this surface is given by outward drawn normal n cap, right? Now if we want to find out the flux is given by EDS is equal to Q upon epsilon naught. Why EDS here? I have not put here the vector sign because angle, we can see here clearly the angle between E and normal to the surface is 0 degree and cos 0 is 1. So EDS is equal to sigma upon Q upon epsilon naught. Q upon epsilon naught by the Gauss law. This is Q upon epsilon naught. So we can write here Q equal to EDS is equal to Q is equal to sigma ds, where sigma is surface charge density and sigma is given by Q per unit area, surface charge area upon epsilon naught. So ds से ds cancel out E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. So at the surface of conductor, electric field is given by E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. So our last property is surface density of charge is different at different points of an irregularly shaped conductor. Surface charge density means here we are talking about sigma is different at different points on a irregularly shaped conductor. For this we can take a conductor. Let us consider this conductor when placed in an external electric field plus and minus. We know that due to the flow of electrons, some negative charge develop at the near end to the positive charge, and some positive charge develop at the near end to the negative charge as shown in the diagram. So it means you can say that negative charge density is sigma here and positive charge density sigma here. So it means surface charge density is different at different points. And if we are talking about irregularly shaped surface, we know that sigma is equal to Q upon ds. It means smaller is the area, more is the surface charge density, and vice versa. So it means where this area is smaller, this curved area is smaller, we can see here the number of charges are more. And if we are talking about the plane surface area for the same, the number of charges are less. It means surface charge density for that is lesser when we are talking about the area.